Здравейте на всички, аз съм EmBaTa и съм тук с една игра, която започна преди даже да имам възможността да кажа нещо или да направя нещо. Именно Serena, поредната инди хорър регица, която попадаме на нея. И какво ще ни предложи тя? И даже не мога и видим главата.
Why can't I see you more clearly? Why can't I even remember? This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were, my love. We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then. My love. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used my love.
Нема проблеми. Нема проблеми. Никой не ни казва как да оставим тези снимки даже.
You always put too. Serena enjoyed spite. Sometimes the table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was, or is. I just don't know anymore. Her photo is right there. Maybe I could have another look. Just one more try. I know it's pointless, but I need to do it.
Добре.
The guy who snapped.
Добре.
The guy who snapped this, our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Доста, нали не казва доста?
Terrified of that photo. But I'll lose my mind if I don't have another look. So much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this. The smell of old books. I loved it when we took. Most of the books are mine, but all of a lot of rarities and special edition. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No, of course not.
Сега ще трябва да гледам.
Most of the books are mine, but a lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Of course. So many afternoons spent in this armchair.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. And cuddle.
Какво? Добре, общо взето изглежда, че ние ще трябва да разглеждаме някакво.
Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the... We had such a wonderful time dining in this cabin. Serena loved to experiment with her cooking. I could tell plenty of stories about this. The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many happy occasions. Our dining table. Quite, this one wobbles. I always meant to do something about that, but somehow never got around to it. This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular. I guess it's covered with grease and grime from cooking, mostly.
Добре, изглежда, че тук доста ще трябва да цъкаме и да обикаляме наляво надясно. Това не беше точно моето очакване в тази игра, но все пак... Да видим какво ще ни предложи, тъй като доста интересни неща чух. Или по-скоро видях.
Blue eyes. Something draws. We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside. It's too big enough for a lifetime of mementos. She made this with her own hands. She was really good.
Търсиме ключ, изглежда.
Maybe later. She used to keep magazines, paperback novels, usual. She adored all things of nature. She is fairly religious. Curiously, we never brought many plants inside the cabin. We were surrounded by so many outside, I guess we were saturated. Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth. Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out. The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one.
Ясно. Добре, ако бехте ключ, къде щехте се скриете, бе? Защото тук ключове няма.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily.
Наистина, много време ще му отнеме на това писмо.
Pretty shambolic. We were never that big on appearance. These keys are... If the keys are here, does she have her spare? I should probably... We did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse. I never noticed it before, but there's some rust on the ring. We also have a key for the outhouse, but can't be bothered to keep it anywhere other than under that rock. They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's.
Добре. Ние сега ще моля го отворим това, като сме ги видяли тези ключове. Къде са? Аз още не съм видял какво... Толкова беше страшното на тази игрица. Дайте им остана навънка.
No, I better stay in case Serena... There's always a chance she might return. There's nothing for me out there. We hated guns, so we never had any, even if we found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love big enough for... We found this trunk at a flea market. I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece. It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the air. I've always loved the hazy afternoon shades of this place. We did have a night prowler once who left a mark inside the outhouse, but we rarely lock it anyway. I never noticed it before, but there's some rust on the ring. Comme une évidence, Serena's favorite perfume.
Добре, аз още не мога да свана.
Look what I made, hun, in case we ever need to sweep something under the carpet. See the pattern of yellow squares? It's from this rug I remembered from my nursery. I must have been like 3 or 4, but it always stuck with me.
No trap door under there, just more creaky floor. The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. But there are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head.
Добре,
I feel too restless to sleep right now. I don't sleep well with it. There are no monsters under the bed. For some reason, light bulbs wouldn't last long in this lamp. I never looked into it. 2 days, 3 days tops, and bam, a brand new light bulb would burn out.
Good night, love.
Whenever her lamp didn't work, Serena would come by my side to read. A few moments later, she would lay her head down on my chest and fall asleep.
Добре, до момента единственото, което разбирам аз от тази игра, че не слушаме на тези двама младежи историката. Не му отворим този съндък поради някаква невидима причина, за което и един Господ не знае.
Big enough for a lifetime. We found this trunk at a flea market.
Единственото, което разбираме, че си купили тези хора съндъка и часовника, който е горе на стената от някакъв такъв от тези ефтини пазарчета.
Our dining table quite. I could tell plenty of stories about this table. This used to be her favorite spot. The dining table was well worn even when we... She always worried about my diet. I used to think she'd...
Would you pass me the pepper? You know, you should use it too. It's good for the pressure.
Добре, не погледнаха се. Очаква се в момента да се случи
Most
нещо.
of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too. A lot of rarities and special... I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I?
Аз самия факт, че той има такава книга, нещо притеснява мене като цяло. Никой няма такива книги, разбирате ли? Никой няма такива книги. Тя снимка на стената пръст. Аз все още не съм сигурен какво се очаква от нас да направим тук като цяло. В смисъл, аз мисля, че цъкнах на абсолютно всичко, дето има цъкане по него, разбирате ли?
I have this gut feeling that I shouldn't leave just yet. Ами като не трябва да си тръгваш, дай да направим нещо, моето момче. Стига седе така тук, защото почвам да седа съм. Once we dragged these chairs out to the lake, and for all the charm of furniture like our dining table,
за момента единственото нещо, което аз разбирам, че то си разказва някакви спомени. Тук по тавана няма ли нещо, освен пайжини, бе? Това даже не знам какво е там.
Unlike its sibling, this lamp would last for months. We brought the lamps with us when we got this place all those years ago. They were from a garage sale. The sun is streaming through the window. No reason to turn this on.
Добре, ето нещо интересно. На места се откриват някакви такива негови идеи, като речеме книгите Некрономикона, картинката на стената и в случай, че едната лампа няма проблеми с нея, другата изгаря на всеки 3 дена. Освен това, нищо друго не разбирам аз за това място. То печага не иска да излезе навън.
Resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up.
На мен ли ми се чу така или нещо се промени тук? Ти ли си, какво стана?
I feel too restless to sleep right now.
Ти ли се отвори?
We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be locked. We found this trunk at a flea market.
Още веднъж ми
We
убери,
used
още
to love
веднъж.
rummaging around those in our early years.
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
Или вратата се бърбадуца на нещо
This
постане.
door has been creaking. I have this gut feel. There's nothing for me out there.
Ето прозорец, само може би не съм виждал.
There's probably nothing out there that I want to see, anyway. All the stuff I care about is inside. Well, except for Serena. The most comfortable. Of course, we made love here, too. There was the most comfortable spot in the cabin. Well, along with the bed, of course.
Доста разбрахме само какво са правили тези двамата през цялото това време.
There, just more creaky floor.
Добре, един този часовник от този пазар.
Time never mattered much to us. The clock has all... Actually, no trusting this clock. I wonder what time it is. As if it... The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync. Hers. I used it too, when shaving. There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb. Yes, blonde. What's wrong with my memory? Did I have a stroke? She also had a brush, but I can't see it anywhere, nor some of her other personal items. It's just a regular comb bought from a... There's only an outhouse, and... Should I dust for fingerprints? I might if I were in a detective. I've always told Serena that she doesn't need to wear depends on how you look at it. Either a wonderful sensory stimulant, an aphrodisiac, or a subtle weapon. I'm generally not fond of...
Don't forget your pill, hun. I know you'd rather not, but you know it's for the best.
Аз съм почти сигурен, че ние цъкнахме на абсолютно всичко, дето може да... някакви хора постоянно... Постоянно си цъкат в Steam и не излиза на нас, но... Вече предполагам, че е твърде късно да предприема нещо.
Actually, I think we used to keep a... I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. Both a blessing and a curse, I suppose.
Чай, това отворихме ли го тук?
I'm a casual dresser. Don't think... Maybe later. I'm a casual dresser. No need to change clothes right now. She always thought her faith... No. Maybe I should... We have much more interesting things than this plan.
Аз съм шокиран. Аз съм шокиран. Значи, за втори път този месец попадам на игра, в която никаква идея си нямам какво точно трябва да направим. Верно, че това не е и една от типа игри, които аз играя по принципа, но все пак айде да си имам уважението. Какво?
I always...
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
No trap door. I always...
The rug's all crooked.
No trap...
The rug's all crooked.
No trap door under there.
Аз започвам да си мисля, че има точно...
The rug's all crooked again. Can you help me straighten it out?
Аз започвам да си мисля, че точно по този килим има някаква врата, разбирате ли? Притеснителното, че не може да го играем само с мишката някакси. Не мога да натиснем да речем
I always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up.
Обаче този звук, който го чуваме като минаваме от тук.
There are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head. I feel too restless to sleep right now.
А не мога да погледнем Кирил.
No trap door. I always resisted...
The rug's all crooked.
No trap door under there. Just more creaky floor.
Аз съм тотално шокиран. Ама тотално шокиран. Ще направя една пауза, докато разбера какво трябва да правя в тази игра, че вече направо откачам, разбирате ли, за първи път попадам нещо, което не знам какво трябва да направя. Нещо стана, нещо стана. Погледнахме тук абсолютно всичко, нацъкахме 500 000 работи и се разкрие това нещо на снимката и като го цъкахме, часовника започна да цъка много бързо.
But that just... It can't be different.
Кое е различно?
As always, I automatically went to the window side and she took the one by the arm.
Could you take this out and beat it, love?
What's the... Maybe if I go to sleep, I will wake up. I don't sleep well without Serena next to me.
Я проверя сега.
A blessing and a curse, I suppose. I should leave the keys here until she comes back.
Where are you going?
I said I'd be back. We did have a night prep. I never noticed it before, but there's some rust on the ring.
Dearest, and then you toppled us on the snow.
Добре, смисъл звука се промени. Сега да видим часовника, който избир буцка такъв.
How long has it been, I wonder? That ticking. I've wasted no trusting this. The clock has always been rather autonomous. Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync. No trusting. The clock has no trusting this. It's one of the... I remember I always resisted the temptation to sweep things under there when it was my turn to tidy up. Is there anything worse than... I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the lid. What once gave me so much joy. Big enough for a lifetime. We hated guns. We found this trunk at a big enough. We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But this would have been a good place to keep one, since it can be locked. When did we... There didn't seem to be much reason to keep it clean.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. There's something I have to tell you. I have been trying, and believe me, I've been trying so hard.
I almost have it. I can imagine her cuddling up to me. Of course, we made love here, the most comfortable spot in the cabin. Well, along with the bed, of course. Without any activity. I didn't cook much for her. Always so worried about my stuff.
Какво? Стоп. Дай там. Чукни. Аз започвам наистина поудявам с тази игра, разбирате ли. Аз искам да разбера какво става тук. Но за съжаление нямам никаква идея.
I can make out nothing through this window. There was a time long ago that all this disrepair felt oddly homey. We found big enough for a lifetime of mementos.
Искам да го отворя това, разбирате ли, но искам да го отворя.
Is it possible there were times I was dismissive of her beliefs without even realizing it? It's just a book. What good will reading a fairy tale? God has never been there for all of this. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Ще остане някакво тъмно.
I should tear all her filthy, disease-ridden clothes apart and burn them. Everything she wore, just to lure me. Not even these violent impulses. Too upset to even. I hate her. All of this, I couldn't care less about this.
Това младежо от големата любов в един момент нещо не започна да се кефи много на тази девойка.
Dearest, and then he... Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
I just needed to blow off steam to be unless she was the one who left.
Това не помня дали.
Torture myself trying to remember. Too upset to even think. I hate her. All of this. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. I tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed. She cared about my impotent life.
Те нещо тук
Dare to look at my face. She's really done a number on it. She never descended to. How could I have been so blind? Her vanity, doting on her hair like a child. But I'm being unfair. Would I have wanted her to be some frump? All the real color faded from it long ago. It must be full of dust mites. I should burn it. I told her the rug was fine work, like I know anything about handicrafts. But it's what the Empress wanted to hear, wasn't it?
EmBaTa напредва.
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, it used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say?
Her jewelry box. What is it doing here? It's just a bunch of schmaltzy junk. A shrine to naivety. I should just torture myself. I'm too upset to even. I hate her so much.
Ние затова ли толкова се борих да го отворя този бухук, за да няма нищо вътре, разбирате ли, ама нищо.
All of this, I couldn't care less about this damn thing. That incessant noise! I should smash this. It can't keep the time for 5 minutes straight. Chimes completely. This thing has caused me more. Why torture myself? I'm too upset to even think straight. I couldn't care less about the damn thing now. Maybe I should have a look at the contact pages. Serena thought she was so special. Always trying to make our... The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry. Why must life all... I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that. I hate her. All of this... These... pathetic souvenirs. She once told me how was I supposed to react when she used this anyway? The smell of this disgusts me. I hate her so much.
Нещо ще се промени всеки момент, смисъл, вече тренирахме две работи. Направо... Не знам. Ето това много искам да го отворя.
I couldn't. Why torture my... I'm too upset to even think straight. could I be so inconsiderate? Did this stupid lamp destroy my marriage? I will fix it. I haven't got any bulbs on. I hate her so much. All of this... I couldn't care. Why torture myself trying to... I'm too upset to even think straight. It's finally sinking in. I hate her. All of this... I couldn't... She probably cared more. Why torture myself? I'm too upset to even think straight.
Търсиме ние в момента младежи и девойки нови реплики на този костиняк.
A part of me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back. Do I deserve to be forgiven?
Words and
All of this... I couldn't... Why torture myself trying to remember? It's like... Look... I'm too upset to even think straight.
Ще намерим.
This armchair. This is where we had that talk.
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
I hate her so much. All of this... I couldn't care. Why torture myself? I'm too upset to... I hate her so much.
Ние все още може да сядаме на масата и гледаме тези работи.
I tried to be charitable with her. My wife has no indulgence. Never those...
Here's your stupid arm.
Heavy damn thing. All of this... I couldn't care. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Нещо тук да си заслужава да се види.
I want to hurl the whole damn lot into the lake. Some of these... Oh, I'm too upset to even... I hate her so much.
Разбрахме, младежо, разбрахме.
Sit down. We need to talk.
When did it go so wrong?
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
All of this... These... I couldn't care less. Why torture myself trying to remember? She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, she was lying to me and manipulating me. I'm too upset to even... I hate her so much. All of this... I couldn't...
Yes, go ahead and empty the whole salt shaker on your meal. I hope you choke.
She was always yammering about the salt. If she were here, I'd rub salt into her wounds, all right? Just like she's rubbed salt in a mouth. Why torture myself? I'm too upset. Truth is, she never had... Almost empty. I hate her so much. All of this... I couldn't care less about this damn thing. I remember how happy these made her. She smiled. That wonderful smile. I must have gifted these to make amends or something. She loved her trinkets more. Why torture myself trying to remember her wedding ring or mine? But what is it doing here? Oh, please. It's hers. I can't believe... No, I didn't do it. I need to wake up from this nightmare. I'm too upset to eat... I hate her. All of this... These... pathetic souvenirs from our relationship. They're all lies. I couldn't care. Why torture myself? I'm too upset to even think. I hate her. All of this. I couldn't care. Why torture myself trying to remember?
Искаме това сега да се отвори. Ма EmBaTa е на прав път, бе, момчета. И момичета. Извинявам се.
Stupid this was. We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But
Чакай, бе.
My God. What is this? It can't. It isn't. How did it happen?
Това Серена ли са?
It's already rotten beyond recognition. But how much time has passed? It's dry and withered. A body takes at least weeks to... I can't even remember how I did it. Maybe I didn't. Do I have brain damage? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Нещо друго имаш ли тук, между другото? Значи имаме труп. Имаме труп.
Is this... Job, was it? To hell with this book. My own...
Не може вече да цъкаме на
I
нея.
wonder if this plan... Atropa belladonna. You were a better fate for me.
Вече може да цъкаме на разни работи.
Please, let me in that sleep of death. I can't bring myself to close my eyes. I know I'll see her. What have I done?
Пребива жена
I
си.
should electrocute myself with that lamp. I don't need to see that horror. Is there someone out there? Or am I hearing things? I remember this rug. Red like blood. Yellow like dead eyes.
То чу нещо отвън, да видим какво
Are they coming for me? I deserve. There's something about those voices. I must know. The window.
Сега ще погледнем, сега ще погледнем.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Fire will do it.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
Fine. Give me the
Какво?
kerosene.
Какво?
Oh shit. We forgot your... Fuck. It was so stupid to leave it. Why did you do that?
Can you calm down? I couldn't bear to wear it any longer. It's in a safe place. We'll pick it from the ashes.
No, not like this. Please. No.
Така ли ще изгориме просто? Аз не мога повярвам какво правих през последните 30 минути. През последните 30 минути, това, извинявам се, 30 минути е запис. Може би през последния час започна се стъмва, откакто се случва с тази игра. Общо взето, какво разбрахме? Събуждаме се в някаква кабина, търсим жена си, която по някаква причина няма, не може да се спомни защо не я няма. Обикаляме час половина като на нормални, за да разберем, че жена ни изглежда се разведа с нас, иска да ни убие, фанала си някакъв младеж, палят ни, горят ни, искат да си вземе нещо от съндъка, може би кутията или нещо друго, не знам. И ние изгоряхме. Както и да е. Имаше много дълга, много интересна история, може би, играта. Но просто аз бях прекалено тригърнат, за да проследя всичкото хората. Както и да е, това беше всичко от мен и от Серена. Надявам се, че играта ви е харесала. Чао и ще се видим скоро.